Stop where you are! Sorry, Acheo. You cannot visit the shaman today. You should return to your farm. Soon it will be dangerous for you to be here on the Central Mesa.
But sir, why can't I see the shaman?
The shaman is inside the aviary, completing long rituals. He is not to be disturbed.
Dangerous? How come?
There's nothing to worry about, Acheo. As long as you go back home, you will be safe. Enemies are approaching that mean to hurt our people. But the warriors of the wind and flame are ready and will defend our city bravely.
What is a warrior of wind and flame?
A cloud walker, an aviator. Only the strongest of our people can join the warriors of the wind and flame. We call upon the fear of Kulakwa, the fire spirit, and the breath of the air spirit, Kohabota, for the burning air that lifts our balloons into the sky.
Is that your balloon floating at the edge of the cliff?
Yes, it is a cloud piercer. My war balloon. When the time comes, I will use it to join my brothers in the air and fight for our city.
Cloud piercer? The name sounds ominous. First the clouds are getting pierced, then tattooed, then joining grunge bands, and in the end it all leads to smoking. Well, goodbye, sir.
Farewell, Acheo. Remember what I told you.
Hang around. Hey, let go! You're unraveling my sweater! No matter what time period you live in, traveling coach is always bad. Quick, pull him up to the balloon so we can toss him over the side again. Hey, I bet he feels like he's got the world on a string. Get it? World on a... I'll be quiet now. I thought gargoyles were made of stone. This one's made of mean and ugly.
How did you get in here? This is no place for boys. Go back to your farm, Acheo.
Go, choir. Stay your hand. Allow the boy in. I have need to speak with him. Don't worry. I don't think he is armed. Well, Acheo, have you come to hear a story?
Can you tell me about the spirits?
The old teachers. There have been 6. Most only know of the element spirits. Fire, earth, air, and water. But the other 2, they are different.
Tell me about the 2 other spirits.
Most would find this difficult. But I think that you would understand, Acheo. The 2 other spirits are time and space. Time consumes all. Space encompasses all. Together, they are all. They show me the dreams of what was and what is to come in the ritual of seeing.
What is the ritual of seeing?
When I ride my holy balloon over the pampas, spirits show me a place that no other eyes can look upon. The dream place. I see the ancient lines traced by our forefathers, moving across the plains like snakes, until I see images of yesterday and tomorrow.
Please speak of the four element spirits.
They used to live among us long ago. They showed us how to master our land with knowledge. They showed us how to bring water to the plateaus and make wells. They showed us how to harness fire and air to fly into the skies. And then they left.
Where did the spirits go?
They went to the dream place. They still speak to me during the ritual of seeing.
Tell me the story.
Long before you and I, time and space begot the four element spirits. Together, they bore many children, including twin brothers, two great birds who each founded mighty tribes. When the spirits disappeared from the world, the brothers fought across many lands for the right to inherit a totem that held the secrets of the spirits. Fearing that the brothers would abuse the totem's power, the watchful spirits asked a young man in a village to help them.
Whoa, talk about deja vu. Doesn't this sound eerily familiar? Talk about deja vu. Doesn't this sound... Sorry, I couldn't resist. Why did the brothers fight?
They would not share in the inheritance of their elders, both arrogantly believing the other to be unworthy of claiming the totem.
Who was this young man?
He was the first shaman. Before the brothers came to the village, the spirits of time and space broke the totem into 3 pieces and gave the shaman one of them to go and hide. Knowing the brothers' power, the shaman pleaded with the element spirits for guidance.
Where are the pieces?
One was given to the young man, the first shaman of our people, to hide. The other 2, scattered by the spirits of time and space.
Did the spirits guide the young man?
Yes. Kualakwa and Kohabota, the spirits of fire and air, heard the shaman's cry and whisked him into the clouds. While high above his village, he saw the perfect hiding place, so he went there and concealed the totem. He asked all of the elements to guard it, and they have ever since. This happened many generations ago, and yet, there is still more.
Where was the hiding place?
Somewhere near the temple, concealed by 2 elements and guarded by the rest.
Tell me the rest of the story.
The brothers never found the totem and left to search for it far away. Ever since, the shaman of each generation has dreamed of the brothers' return. But I have seen a new dream of the story's end and of another young man.
Who was the young man?
You, Achael. There is something special about you. You have a destiny. You must save the totem from destruction, for it has a great purpose. You will finish the story. Remember what I have told you. Call upon the spirits. They will help you as they did the first shaman. You will also need the talisman that I gave you. You will know what to do with it. Do you still have it?
Oh, of course.
Good. It will be important to you later. spirits guard you, Achael, on your journey. I know that you will make me proud, a young warrior.
What is the ending?
Our city dies. Our warriors all perish in battle, valiantly. The brothers spare nothing. Only a young man will survive. The one who will save the totem.
What is this totem?
It is an object that contains a great knowledge of the spirits. It is meant for all of their children, when all are grown and ready.
Goodbye, shaman.
May the spirits watch you today.
Shaman, I had the dream you spoke of. I saw everything you said I would see.
Interesting. Tell me about your dreams.
I was in your balloon, rushing into the air, and I can see the whole city. The lines on the pampas moved and formed pictures, animals, and people. And I can hear many other shamans talking to me. They told me to look to the temple.
What did you see on the temple?
I saw the faces of the spirits. They said that they knew where the totem was. Then I woke up from the dream.
Do you still have the talisman I gave you?
Why? Do you want the talisman? You gave it to me.
Mine broke. Can I have yours?
Oh, of course, my shaman.
The talisman is very ornate. Goodbye.
Thank you for visiting me, shaman. I can't wait to hear more stories later.
Would you like to ride in my beautiful balloon? Da-da-da-da-da-da, balloon, da-da-da-da-da-da. Up and away in my beautiful... You're not singing, Gage. Someone just used this vehicle. The heating element is still hot. I'm thinking joyride! Gage, you bring the cheese, I'll bring the wine, a little altitude, some romantic music, bright stars. Look into my eyes, Gage. The jar on the floor of the gondola must contain the gas to lift the balloon. I assume the gas travels through the connecting tube into the jar to be ignited into hot air. Says, I'm sorry, but that painting just sucks. But this time, instead of getting mad, I just walk away, as if saying, girlfriend, don't even go there. So then he says, Gage, have you been listening to a word I've said? From this view, we can pretty much see everything. But I can give some telescopic help if you'd like to sightsee a little better. I hope you brought quarters. Gage! See the two birds poised over the arrow-shaped pool? Those birds must represent the brothers. They're fighting over the pool. Those Nazca-like lines must represent different times in history. I assume you saw something in those lines while you were daydreaming. It's incredible that they use such a sweeping landscape as their book of history. The face on the pedestal with a toothy grin is a coatl. In mythology, it's a feathered serpent, similar to a dragon. See the cavity in its mouth? Coatl is a South American word for gingivitis. He's single, he time travels, he parts water. Ladies and gentlemen, Gage Blackwood. Gage, we found it! The actual birthplace of Pez! I recognize some of these heads from the wall depicting the great story inside the top of the temple. The story on the wall referred to them as the element spirits. 24 ugly heads on the wall, 24 ugly heads. If one of those heads should happen to fall, 23 ugly heads on the wall. I think what we have here is a primitive version of the popular arcade game Whack-A-Mole. Yes. This art piece says so much to me. It's as if the heads were yelling out, hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil, but the other 21 of us are gonna have fun. Hey, Gage, this is just like your tub, only you have the Muppet baby heads. At what point do you think they turned to the pool contractor and said, okay, enough with the heads already? I know it's overkill on the whole head thing, but I'll take this over the little peeing cherub boy any day. Well, I guess we're headed in the right direction. Ow! How did you find my groin, Gage? Hey, the eyes glow. Normally, only your eyes can light up a room, Gage. That seemed to do the trick. Sounds like we opened a door nearby. A pessimist might view a wall of fire popping up in front of them as a minor setback. But you, Gage, you're a rock. Stop crying. We can get through this. Bravo, Gage! That should be the last of the Element Guardians. Now let's search the rest of this temple. I'll translate that large grouping of pictograms on the pillar. Ever since the spirit teachers first gave our shamans the gift of the dream seeing, our people have been entrusted with recording stories that have passed and stories that will come. We have seen that the wrath of the brothers spans across many generations. Far, far into tomorrow, more years than can be counted by generations, the brothers will return for a final battle when all of the totems are brought together. Our shamans have seen many murky dreams about this coming conflict. Although the outcome is uncertain, the fate of the world will be decided. That must be the artifact! Hurry and grab it, Gage, and I'll jump us back to TSA.